I figure we might as well check in and tell the people that we finished building those towers for a quick little reward for no work.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Hey, we're helping out our peeps. That's great. All right. Now we still need to convince Dennett to provide horses to the Inquisition. So what is Dennett's issue now? Oh, there's a new exclamation point there. Let's check out that. Is that a final quest to help us get him to finally just help out? Because the horse thing seems kind of important. I haven't finished the races yet, but I'm hoping that that's not important for just getting this last bit done. Wait, where's the exclamation point? Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's not really. It's not that close by then. And so he doesn't have anything on him. Huh.
Anna says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
Hey, good to know. So we just need to do I think we just need to do the watchtowers and the wolves, and I guess that helped out.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Enough. I can call in favors with a chevalier in Val Royal and acquire an Orlesian horsemaster easily enough.
The Orlesians? Hang that. No hopped-up Orlesian pissboy knows more about horses than I do. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Wow. I stumbled into a weirdly perfect scenario just by having Vivienne around. I didn't even plan that. I genuinely had no idea that was going to work out that way. Now the next thing is ooh, agent acquired.
I appreciate you driving those wolves away.
Oh right, agent acquired because he's our new agent. That makes sense. And we got a new Inquisition perk to spend next time I'm at the war table. I'm going to take a look. Was it over here? There was like a weird exclamation point a moment ago. Oh, it's over here. How do I get there? If there's a new quest, I definitely want to pick it up, because then wherever it is, like the actual quest could come up who knows when I'm just going around and questing. So it looks like it was over here next to the shard. I think it's a shard. Can I do it? I can't. Oh god, I'm sorry. This would be so easy to climb if you would just use your hands. Please. I don't know if it's like against the coon or something to just fucking use your hands when you climb. That's not a tough slope. I've done this before in real life. It's fine. It's not even okay. You're embarrassing me right now. Can I go up here? Ooh, a shard. Just kind of stumbled my way into that. Is this a path I can take? Kind of looks like oh, maybe. Careful. Okay. I can't. Trees. Why? How do I go into first person? Let's try to just okay. Get out of my way, Blackwall. I need to jump for it. Fly like an eagle! I made it. Holy crap, I actually made it. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Oh no, it is up there. I can't climb that high. What's over? Is there anything over here? This seems like a place they would hide something. Oh. Okay, let's not go in there.
I heard you in the training yard this morning.
Oh. I was running new recruits through some drills. Should I be quieter next time?
No. It's fine. Children don't learn unless you shout at them.
That's not... You didn't hear him at the training yard this morning. We haven't been back to Haven since I met this guy. You're lying to me. That's why you're lying to me, sir. It looks like I have to circumvent the entire goddamn ridge, although the ridge doesn't look that big, so we're just gonna go for a little jog. I get paranoid sometimes about whether or not things in this game are boring, but I mean, like, the whole game is me running around in an open area and doing quests, so, like, this is just part of that, right? I guess? Oh, there's just a weaving path. That's what I get for being difficult. I had a kind of epiphany recently, because I've always been paranoid about things getting boring for you guys whenever I'm doing stuff, but then I had the realization that, like, pretty much all the content on my game is, like, slow-ass, super long RPG shows, so if you've subscribed because of any of my content, this isn't really any different. Okay, what did we find here? A note found on a corpse. Bergrit. It'll be worth it. You worry too much. I've seen you hunt. You and that bow go together like a maker and Andraste's sweet bosom. And there's nothing in this world that'll keep breathing after you take your axe to it. And believe me, once you've gotten enough of the bear claws, and remember, they need to be big, really good-sized ones. I don't want you coming back with some cub-sized slashers and a sad dog grin on your face. We'll make something that will make both of us rich. Think of the girls in Redcliffe hanging on your arm, Bear Grit. It's a strong arm, my friend, strong enough to kill 3 big bears and bring those claws back. You take care of that, and that arm will have a nice lady to wrap around at night. Good luck. Don't come back without the claws. So I'm supposed to find 3 claws for Bear Grit? Who is he though? Like, where is he? And there's also bring Feldaris to the tree on the hill. Is this the tree? There's a shard here. There we go. I don't know what's going on with the tree on the hill thing, because I'm not entirely sure what Feldaris is. Where are the bear claws supposed to be exactly? That's what I'm wondering. Is it closer to somewhere else? Nope. Oh wait, we'll look for the different... Alright, yeah, the different colored one is the new one. Nope, that's the Western Fortress one. There's so many diamonds on the map. How do you ever find them all? Okay. I want to head to Redcliffe to do this mage quest, obviously. So I think what we're going to do next is I think I'll check in with the stupid racing quest again real quick, just because it's the last thing that's floating over here right now. But then we'll definitely go to Redcliffe and progress the whole mage storyline. But yeah, on the topic, like I realized that, like, hey, you guys all subscribed because of my long ass shows of me playing RPGs, so my paranoia about you guys getting bored is probably misplaced. And at some point, I should just know my own demographic, because I'm not PewDiePie. I haven't gotten subscribers by playing 50,000 horror games and screaming a lot and doing highlight reels. Although I do have one horror game playthrough where I do scream several times, and I do have several highlight reels, but that's for me doing collaborations of Gary's mod, and that's because in that particular game's case, we play a lot of prop hunt, and I'm convinced... Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. I'm convinced that if I play prop hunt, a lot of the time you're hiding and just staring at a wall, so I cut it based on commentary, because sometimes just nothing's happening, and I'm like, alright, we'll skip this part. But I haven't made videos of that for a long time, because the editing's kind of a lot of work, and no one really watches it. But I've been stocking up footage regardless. Alright, please tell me that the third race is the last one.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Not necessarily, but I'd like to complete it.
Set up the next course.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the stakes straight away.
Alright, is this the last one? Please? Because, I mean, races aren't very exciting. In general, so far I don't really like riding on a horse. It doesn't feel that much faster than normal movement, but it's slow as shit by comparison. Also, the streaks on the map look dumb. Is this where I'm going? God damn it. What? Ah. Okay. Am I even racing right now? That is where I'm going. Okay. Ta-da. Oh, we're going this way now. Is there no time limit this time? What's going on? I'm not really entirely sure what's happening right now. Where am I? Where am I going with this? Is there a... Oh, there's one over here. These waypoints are not helpful, because they do not... they are not accurately placed on the map's not very helpful because you can't really see where you're going, because there's no terrain on it. And the waypoints are all slightly off, so it's like... I'm not entirely sure where this race is going. Right now, there's no listed time limit, so I assume I'm just gonna be okay. If I fail because of a time limit I can't see, I'm just gonna cut it out, because you guys don't need to see that. Yep, I sure am riding around a course. It's incredibly exciting. It's a lot of work to put up some posts just so you can run around in circles. They might as well have just said, do a lap around the farm. Alright, you did it at the end. And just let it be that. This is, in a game that's otherwise full of, like, fairly okay quests and writing and everything, this is kind of just like this kind of a lame little minigame moment, isn't it? I don't know, I feel like this was handled better in GTA. Because in GTA 5, you have a stamina meter, and you have to be careful about how you use it. because the way you use it affects its regeneration, and if you use it too much, you can even hurt your health, and you can literally, like, I think you can basically die of a heart attack in GTA from pushing your body too hard. But in this, I'm just doing nothing. Even Red Dead Redemption had like a weird rhythm mechanic where it's like you have to not tire out your horse, but you also have to keep your speed up if you want to do well. In this, you literally click the left stick, and then you're just like, all right, we're running full speed, non-stop forever.
You've mastered every course I set up.
Oh, thank God, it's only 3. Okay.
That was some riding.
So we win? Was there even a reward for that, or was that just... that was completely pointless, wasn't it? I don't think there was even a reward. Oh well, we're gonna... I'm gonna make my way up towards, I'll probably, yeah, check out this camp. I'll go to the camp that we cleared up by that dragon, and come down and check out... We'll head towards Redcliffe. We'll probably go deal with that rift over here, the one that I had trouble with before, because it should be easier now. Alright, see you guys in a bit. I'll probably level up my characters too and explain what happened in the meantime. And shard. Okay. So we're back here, right over here next to that freaking rift on the outskirts that was destroying me before, and I feel like my party's gotten progressively more powerful, so I feel like I can take it. But this would be a great chance for the game to prove me wrong, I guess. For all I know, this place was just always hard, and everything else was always easy. But this place kicked my ass with all of its teleporting assholes. So, let's wait for some enemies to come our way. Okay. That is not tactical menu. Let's have some fun. So this is the place where the first few waves are not too bad, but sooner or later, it starts adding some crazy-ass ranged enemies that are not things I'm cool with. So let's try to focus on this shade to take them out real quick. There we go. Oh, here we go. This is the asshole I was thinking of. And of course, everyone's more or less set to just automatically do what they want right now, so... I want to say let's focus everyone on this terror as fast as possible, because these guys are just utter dicks, aren't they? Let's deal with them as quickly as possible. Hopefully our new and improved tank will probably help, maybe? Although it's hard to tell. It is difficult to deal with someone who can just knock you on your ass over and over again. Also, Blackwall seems to have stopped moving altogether, which is odd of him. Want to keep focusing on fighting, dude? Okay. We're doing okay so far. I'm going to trigger regeneration potions on my 2 melee characters, just so they're healing throughout the fight. I think that seems to be a decent way of approaching this. It usually helps out at least. I'll tell Blackwall to do a shout for some bonus damage. I mean, some bonus armor. Oh, Blackwall's charging away. Did he just charge through somebody and now he's just hitting people still? The good news is charging bull gives him more armor. In fact, you'll see that I haven't gone into this very much, I don't think. But if you go into Blackwall's skills, this Warcry, bonus guard, challenge, bonus guard, charging bull, bonus guard, bodyguard is just blocking. It just redirects damage to him from allies because he's the tank, so it's handy. And bonus guard, unbowed. Basically every skill he has right now just generates guard like crazy. I do need to get this armor bonus as soon as possible when I level up again. To talk about how I leveled up people, because I said I was going to level people up off screen. I gave Blackwall a better taunt. I gave Solus threat reduction. I gave Vivienne. I upgraded her lightning bolt. Where's the lesser terror? Did he die? Because he's the main threat here. If he's gone, then we're golden. But he might be underground right now. Is he underground right now? He might be, I don't know. Let's have everyone come in here and help out Blackwall, who seems to have found his way to the middle of nowhere. There we go. Blackwall, where are you going now? Oh, he's just charging again? What is that? Oh, it's just a shade. Nothing's super dangerous here. We should be okay in general until the next asshole shows up. Is this guy here? Yes, oh, yeah. Oh, he'll be down in a second. We're fine. Is he dead yet? He's pretty much dead. Okay, let's find the next shade. What am I locking on? Oh, there he is. Definitely focus on this guy while he's in range. It's nice. Vivienne, most of her attacks paralyze people, which sets up all sorts of combos that I don't have to manually trigger anymore. I pretty much specifically set her up in such a way so that she would automatically trigger combos for me, because I was getting frustrated trying to manually trigger combos with my one frozen ability on Solus. And it also frees Solus to be much more focused on just being an all-around defensive character. I could almost just have him not cast offensive spells and just focus on always having his mana up for revive and for his revive and bubble spells. Okay, we're getting a little spread out, which concerns me. Let's tell everyone to head. Can I tell everyone to head here? Ah, it's a little awkward. You can't really tell everyone to come over here, can you? So I just have to manually tell everybody really quick. When the new enemies come in, I want to have my characters a little, there we go. I just want to have my characters grouped up better. Not in one cloud, of course, because I don't want them to get AoE'd at once. But I don't want them to, get spread out too much as new enemies invade the combat. So I'll tell everyone to attack in a moment once they're spawned. But there'll probably be more lesser terrors, right? Let's see, we have... Oh, there we go. We have a lesser terror here, and a lesser terror here. What's over here? We have a shade. Shades are like non-entities, they're not a problem. Here we go. This is where I always fuck up, because this wave has 3 lesser terrors, which are utter dicks. It also has some wraiths and some shades, but those guys are just regular ranged and melee DPS-ish. They're not nearly... I don't think that wraiths and shades are nearly as threatening as just normal... I don't find them as threatening as just normal human enemies. I don't think I can disrupt the rift, unfortunately, from here, because it's in such an awkward location. Although I could potentially I could try, but first goal is going to be let's have everyone deal. Nah, he's in bad line of sight. You know what? Let's hold position for a moment. Let the lesser terrorists come to us, because they will. There they are. Hey assholes, where are you at? Is that you? That's not a lesser terror. Where's the lesser terror? They're not teleporting in yet? There we go. Hello, friend. Everyone deal with this asshole and obliterate his balls off. And we'll have you war cry. There we go. Yeah, that was a great war cry. Vasti is surrounded with enemies, so that really helped. Let's use another regeneration potion on Blackwall. He's going down over time, and then we'll have him use a charging bull, because that'll give him some more armor real quick. Or he'll not use it. That's also an option, I guess. He could just not listen to the buttons I tell him to do. I'm pressing oh, he's probably not far away enough, huh? Is that a thing? Let's see, can I bubble him is the question, I guess. Now I can't switch characters. There we go. Man, maybe I just need to use a manual potion on him real quick, because I don't want him to go down yet. There we go. Way to go, Vasti, with that well-timed, oh, geez, that was a well-timed, whirlwind, but now he's getting wailed on, too. Let's do a quick heal. Let's have Vivienne can use a fire potion to cause some problems around here. Is she out of range of that? I think she can hurt herself with it, so I have to be careful. Solas took a hit, but Solas can also... There we go. Let's have him just regenerate over time. He'll trigger a bubble automatically when he's about to go down, which should help. There we go. There's that bubble. Wow, that shockwave that guy does is not a joke, is it? Okay. We're losing control of the situation a little bit. I'm curious if I could get... Can I get my main character to just run for it? Let's try this. Okay. Leave me alone for a moment, assholes. Quick heal. Just fuck you guys. And fucking, I don't care, throw bombs in there. Enjoy that. I'm gonna try to disrupt the rift again, for a moment, because I think that could turn the tide a bit. Maybe I have to be up on this ledge? Oh, I do. I can do it from here. Let's stun those assholes. How do you like that, motherfuckers? Why am I this far away? What am I doing? Oh, well, that didn't work at all. Oh, Blackwall, how'd you get over here? I think that actually... Wow, that really did turn the tide, too. Okay, new priority. Next wave... Ow. Next wave, we're definitely camping up on this ledge. Or is that the end? That might be end. That might be the end. Okay. Okay, that was not too bad. So, tip for people doing this in the future. Go to this ledge. Have your entire... as soon as you can, probably just have your whole party camp on this ledge, and you can probably just disrupt the rift. And once you disrupt the rift, no one can fight back properly for a moment. There we go. I wasn't sure if that was going to be possible because the sheer chaos. I thought for sure that the let's see, enchanted walking bomb ring. Jeez, I don't even know what that is. It's maybe a fire spell, but wow, because those lesser terrors are just a pain with their ability to just teleport everywhere and keep knocking everyone over. And they shredded me last time. But being able to disrupt the rift definitely helps. I just wasn't sure if I'd get away with it. because I thought that they would just teleport to me and knock me over. I could be misinterpreting the whole situation. It's entirely possible that me throwing those bombs in that area just destroyed them, and that's actually why I won. So that's also a potential explanation for my success this time. How are we doing on... Wow. That wiped us out on potions, by the way. That took out 7 of our 8 potions in one go. See what's inside this building? Hello? Get a little loot and some lore. I don't know if I've ever completed a rift quest yet. I think I keep doing one of each 2 that are in one. A letter in an abandoned house. A stone dream. Search the cave in the hills. The stone calls to me. In my dreams, as I shape it with a chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has a good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendon, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone. And the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map of an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. It looks like midway through it changed to be a different person. It looks like... I think the second half is written by a different person. It didn't really indicate that, like a change in handwriting or anything, but it sounds like a different person. Let's see, anything around in here? Nope, just the new quest. Where is that one located, by the way? Let's look for a discolored oh! Looks like this is the other of the outskirt rifts. That one's actually really close to the starting camp. I could probably do that pretty quickly later, though. What's this one? Here's where you're supposed to get the claws, and this must be the cave. Yep, Stone Dreams. Alright. So whenever I decide to come down and get this camp down here, I'll probably do... Yeah, I'll get this guy Yep, there's 3 quests to do here. The key for the locked cabin, Stone Dreams, and Shallow Breath. So that'll be a really nice little efficient cleanup when I get the chance to. But now, we're going to continue towards the next story point, which is up north, on our way to Redcliffe. I find it interesting that the quest marker marks a spot that's actually south of Redcliffe. It's not quite there. Although that marker for Redcliffe could be like in the middle of town, so maybe it's just a huge area, as opposed to marking the middle of the town. What is this building up here? We should take a look if it's here. Anything cool? Ooh, a ladder. I've never climbed a ladder yet in this game. Up we go. He just barely fits on this thing. Alright, what are we gonna see up here? There's another mosaic piece. They're hidden little rascals, aren't they? Regardless if... Oh. God damn it, they all followed me up. Now they all... Oh, wow. His hands were not touching the sides of that ladder, by the way. He is too big for that ladder animation. Can I make it across here? I think I can. Maybe there'll be something over there. Oh, there's another ladder over there. Oh, I can reach it. Where is this going to take me? It's good to find mosaic pieces, because even if you don't care about the collection part, 50 experience just for picking something up is that's nothing to joke about. That is someone who doesn't pick this stuff up will level significantly slower in a cumulative fashion. Someone's been living up here. Interesting. And there's a chest. What's in the chest? An aquamarine. That was worth it. Aquamarines. I'll have to check before I haven't sold any yet because I'm not sure. But I think aquamarines are just something you can sell, and that's it. But I want to check a Wikipedia page or something for some of these items before I try to sell any of them. Is there anything on this roof? No? Okay. I saw that you can jump down on a roof, and I wanted to be sure that if there was anything on it. But we're just going to go back up north now and continue towards Redcliffe. This is all uncharted territory for me, I think. The furthest north we've ever gone was when we went and we dealt with the Blood Brothers quest, which is admittedly like the first quest we ever did. Oh, there it is. That's the Blood Brothers quest right there, that building. Looks like all of the Templars and mages that were fighting here before are gone. I don't know if it's a cumulative effect of me just doing a lot of quests, or if it's a specific result of me finishing the Watchtower quest. But there seems to be less offensive forces all around here, where previously there was tons of them. Let's look for a door to this. Ah, it's boarded up. Okay. They probably didn't want to model the inside of this windmill. But you never know. Windmills could have cool shit in them. That's a big cliff. Oh! There's a camp down there. Can I get a closer look? I can't get a closer look because the game doesn't let you... For some reason this game won't let you go over cliffs with your tactical camera. Not sure why. It makes more sense in this case where the cliff is fucking massive, but usually the cliff is like, oh look, 5 feet. And it's like, no, you gotta go around it. Like, but my character might not. It's not a big deal. We have a building, a little shack down here.
Redcliffe village should be just ahead.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
To the soldier, in hushed whispers, close the face. Oh my god. Okay. This is bad. I didn't know we were gonna encounter a Fade Rift. I don't have much in form of defensive capabilities right now. Disrupt Rift. Okay, no, we can't do it. They're gonna keep wrecking my shit. Alright, shout! Hey, buddy. Ready to fall the fuck over? Let's make sure everyone... I have to actually target someone first. There we go. Attack my target, guys. Let's cause a problem. You guys got this? You guys should have this, I think. They're just some normal, yeah, they're just wraiths. So far. So far. Alright. Now we have to get ready to disrupt the rift as much as possible. Oh, can't do it yet. Do I have to wait for enemies to start spawning first? Quickly! Ah! God damn it. Dang it, can I break line of sight or something? There we go. Maybe I'll get away with it now? Come on! Come on! Yes! Finish him! Ow. Got knocked over. Still though, that stun is very helpful. That's clearly the missing thing I wasn't doing enough when fighting these various rift locations, was just not doing enough of, can I actually drag him here? No, I can't. Okay. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's do a little healing. I think I can get away with the regeneration potion. Not use up our last remaining real potion. Vivienne, you need a regeneration potion for sure. Are you... What's going on with you? Are you down? Okay, there you are. Let's use that regeneration potion to get you healing over time. Any more enemies left? That might be everyone. Let's close the rift. Good job.
I've always liked Ferelden. It's a straightforward sort of place.
What
Hey.
was that?
None of my reports indicated temporal distortions near these rifts. Interesting.
There are many mages in Redcliffe. Maybe Fiona will know.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Well, things got a little chaotic there, didn't they? We came out on top, though. It was just a bunch of wraiths. I don't think it was supposed to be a hard fight. It was just supposed to be a little messy. But yeah, that was... I just kind of discovered a new tactic there, is that if you... Since I can disrupt the rift, and that obliterates rift enemies, like, messing with the rift makes it so much easier to deal with the problem. If you use your main character to sort of break line of sight by hiding behind something, you can actually avoid the fact that people can shoot you while you're trying to disrupt the rift. Obviously, I'm supposed to go inside to continue the quest, but I want to take a quick look around while I'm in the area. Specifically that shack that I saw a moment ago, but when I saw that camp, I wanted to investigate that too for a moment. Is the shack over here? Yes, it is. There's probably something in this. There's usually something in these. Hey, Shacky. Ooh, a chest. That's unanimously a good thing, right? Reinforced dagger. Okay, I'll check to see if Sarah can use that. Maybe not. Anything down here? Nope. I sometimes wish that these ooh, another chest. I sometimes wish that BioWare games had a little more incentive to switch out your party a little more. Like maybe having a bunch more missions that are like oriented around specific characters, like the companion quests in Mass Effect 2. Those were nice. I guess that's a little spoilers of a video that I'm going to be making soon. There's Tales of the Borderlands. So far, I guess this one probably has it too, but it almost would be nice to have like, oh, we need to split up and we need to make 2 separate parties, and those 2 parties are going to do these 2 different quests simultaneously. So it's like you have to play as 2 separate packs of people. Would be kind of nice. Because, yeah, I always feel bad about whoever I'm not taking on the quest with me.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
We must speak with Fiona at once.
Huh, I get the feeling we might get some hints about what's causing the weakness in the Veil in general. If this place has a different feel to it, it might actually lead to reasons as to why all this is happening, but who knows. I guess we'll just follow the quest marker and see what we find. Anything around here? I think it's all just an area, right? Huh. I was expecting this place to be a little more building-y. I can just hop down and go this way, I guess, but let's follow the path. I started off by hopping off things when I first started playing this game, and I realized I was missing quests by doing so. Oh. It was so real when I woke up that the sheets were cold as ice. Some child is dreaming about the fact that he's a mage, I think.
Go. In the middle of the war. Don't be a fool, girl. We did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked into our village. We will not flee now.
Aw, people are figuring out whether or not to be refugees. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue in the background. I can't stop for all of it right now. What's in here? Ooh. Right. Oh, deft hands and fine tools. I can't even open this if I did have a rogue around, but at least it's discovered for later. Kind of fucked up that I'm just randomly breaking into everyone's homes, but whoopsie. What are we gonna find around here? Oh, how do I get up there? I must have to walk around. You know what? Let's just focus on the quest marker. I'll check out all of these landmarks and these quests later. I can't believe there's even more quests in the hinterlands. I felt like I already have so many of them without even coming to Redcliffe, and now Redcliffe, every 12 feet there's another quest marker everywhere. Look at this. That's nuts. Things are chaos over here. What's this? Oh, business arrangements, my current quest. We'll have to confront that guy about his helping the Templars. Was it the Templars? I think it was the Templars. That was our first quest we pursued. Alright, the goal and lantern.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Well, that's very strange, because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux a few days ago.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here? The situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? An Arl would never voluntarily leave his seat.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
Okay, what did you do to the Arl of Redcliffe? I kind of worked to help those guys and their dumb little child that gets possessed by demons. You son of a bitch. Okay, so I'm kind of curious here because, as they point out, like it's kind of timely that he just showed up when all this chaos happened. What if the Tevinter is behind the rifts in the first place, and they incited this conflict so that the mages would get scared and pledge themselves to them? This could be some sort of weird power grab to weaken the kingdom of Ferelden and also grab some mages to bring in too.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be. Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
The Magister's son dropped that. Be cautious, Inquisitor. Family name is everything in Tevinter.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
This is interesting. Oh my god, why is everyone walking around so much? Just stand still. Interesting little scenario. So now that Tevinter controls the mages here who we need, but I'm curious about how we can fix this. I was about to say that maybe the son's sickness is something we can exploit. Maybe this guy won't be willing to work with us, but then his son has a sickness and we can help him, and then in return he has to help us. But now it looks like he was faking his sickness in order to pass me that note. So now I'm gonna have to wait for I'm just gonna have to wait to encounter the son again before we can figure out where to go from here. A lot of named characters around here. Something to read? The Crows and Queen Madrigal. The first crow refused to speak, even when he put hot coals to the soles of his feet and peeled the skin off his face and hands with a paring knife. He opted instead to chew through his own tongue and choke to death on the blood. The second captive repeated what we already knew. Queen Madrigal went on a hunt and did not appear for the evening's festivities. Her body was later found with 4 steel swords through the chest. I asked what he knew about one of the 4 swords being a replica of Hassarian's Sword of Mercy. He had not heard about that, or at least claimed as much. He later died on the rack, smiling slightly. The third crow must have realized he would not leave the dungeon alive. He seemed to hope that by angering Master Fiore, he would earn himself a quick death. The crow tried our patience with pithy comments while Master Fiore was trying to work. At one point, he made a remark about Fiore's mother, which I shall not repeat here. I will admit feeling admiration for his ability to retain a capacity of coherent speech, and even some wit while under extreme duress. Amid all his useless chatter, the third crow did raise an important point. His guild had a reputation to uphold. They are ruthless, efficient, and discreet. How would they maintain such notoriety if agents routinely reveal the names of employers with something as banal as torture? This gave me pause. I called for a halt to the session. After some thought, I stabbed the man through the heart and set the fourth and fifth crow's captives free. If there is confession to be extracted, it will not be done with pain. I recommend we abandon this course of action. A report by Captain Aristo, tasked with investigating the assassination of Queen Madrigal of Antiva. The Crows of Antiva. Yeah, they shouldn't be giving anything away, should they? We have a lot of named characters around here, but no apparent quests. What's this one star, though? Oh, is that the only one? Meet Felix in the Chantry. Let's take a quick look around the interior of this building. See if I find anything cool, though. Like a chest, maybe? Nah, not so much. There's a door that's cracked open back here that I can't go out through. Oh, it's blocked by a box. Weird.
Have you seen otherwise?
This is like one of the only interiors I've actually had to load separately. Usually the door just flops open and it's no big deal. I guess this is a relatively extensive place, isn't it? There's another book here. Oh god, there's so many things to read around here. Okay, I'll do it. Because I'll probably never come back up here again. Seers and the Ulsmet. 23rd of Ferventus. When I set out for the capital of Ravane, I did not anticipate arriving in the middle of a little provincial festival. The streets are thick with fishermen and farmers coming in from the countryside for some gathering. Rural life apparently breeds fierce rivalries. I've seen more than one fist fight erupt in the square outside the inn, and do they call this music? Excellent wine, however. It must be Antivan. 24th of Ferventus. The agreement is sealed. The merchant had more jewelry on his head than Orlesian women do on their fingers, but anyone willing to sell me silk at this price may dress how they please. Sebel, whose title is Ana Ain, is an amiable sort who offered to show me the Ulsmeet tonight. Apparently the villager leaders, hedge mages they dub seers, travel to Daramund twice a year to meet in the council, forge trade agreements, and publicly pledge loyalty to the Ravane's queen. Deals made at the Ulsmeet are seen as especially auspicious. Sebel warned me that sometimes hotheads will attempt to settle old feuds before the seers decree binding judgments here. But there are also feats, lavish gift-giving ceremonies, musical contests, and other rustic nonsense. That's condescending. This explains the rabble. Still, it might be amusing to sample the local color. I've just witnessed a loud public exchange between two men trying to outdo each other with ridiculous boasts in the square. The most extravagant lyre was applauded and decorated with wreaths by the crowd. The Riviani are lively, I'll grant them that, and not all afraid to drink with a Tevinter. Ha! Peasant oaf threatened me after I tripped into him at a feast. Bit of fire cowed him. Impressed ladies, too. What enlightened attitudes these people have... Oh my god, that word. Fantasasses? These people have fantasasses, lovely dancers here. What, is that really the word? Okay. That has three S's in a word. This guy's drunk, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's drunk. Lovely dancers here. Must rem get vintage from innkeep label. Whoops, blue! 26th of Ferventus. Find out who's sleeping on top of me. Bring more robes next year. Okay. This sounds like Mardi Gras now. From the Diary of Vestus of Vitarium, 932 Dragon. Oh man, yeah, he must have been very drunk because those stopped being words. I think the only thing left is that one thing to read here. Oh, there's a hallway, a whole room in here. I'm just walking casually into people's belongings and taking shit and reading it. This is not okay. The annulment of Daresmead. Annulments are not cool. That's a whole bunch of mages getting wiped out altogether. When we heard of the injustice against our fellow mages at the White Spire, the Circle of Magi in Val Royale, I feared that what was to come. Our Circle of Daremoon was small and isolated. It exists largely as a facade to appease the Chantry. When other circles rose up, the Chantry sent seekers across the bay from Aesli to investigate. They found us mixing freely with our families, training female mages in traditions of the seers, and denounced us as apostates. Perhaps they thought we were spineless robes who could be intimidated with little bloodshed. Before I was first enchanter, I was the daughter of Captain Rivond, and of the Felicia Armada. I know how to plan a battle. They brought with them an army of Templars. We fought, and we might have won, but they invoked the right of annulment with all of the unrelenting brutality that it allowed. It was the right to put screaming apprentices to the sword, burn our tainted libraries, crush irreplaceable artifacts into their heels, tear down the very walls of our home. No mage has the right to disagree. We of the Darmut circles wait now, behind barricades. I have sent word to our brother and sister mages in the outrage, but they break through. When they break through, we will not die alone. The final journal entry of the first enchanter Ravella, slain in Darmut, 940 Dragon. So that was during the recent rebellion. That was the rebellion in which sort of set the stage for this game's entire war that's going on here, set off by the events at the end of Dragon Age 2. Annulment's pretty fucked up. They're like, oh, we don't trust this location anymore. Let's murder everyone in the entire building, especially the children. We better burn all their faces off. Ha ha ha, isn't it great? Templars are pretty fucked up. Alright, so we're here in Redcliffe Village, and there's just so many things we could do right now, and we might as well, I guess we should go to the Chantry, but first, I'm gonna check out this business arrangement quest, because we might as well follow up on a quest that I already have. Probably not a big deal, right? Probably just talk to some dude. How are we doing on, oh, potions have not been replenished by us being, weird yawn hiccup thing.
Make us feed you, my child.
Oh, there's a revered mother over there. Apparently going into this town does not replenish our potions, unfortunately, so if I get in a fight, I might be in trouble here.
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
Oh, you're the sister. Okay. I was not expecting a sister to be the one behind this.
Are you a Chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
For now, nothing.
Fine. Go.
Well, she's been confronted, but it looks like I don't have much more to go with it on, so I guess I must be expected to encounter more Templars that also drop letters. And then from then, I assume I'll just find more evidence, and then once I have enough evidence, I can actually go after her. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens here in this next little piece of story with In Hushed Whispers.
Good, you're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Oh. Okay. Alright, this is just a bit of a surprise. Okay, let's try to do that line of sight thing I was doing before. I can hang out over here. Maybe I can close the rift. Or disrupt it long enough to stun everybody. Neato actually got away with it. Now let's just go slam someone's brains in. Which is gonna be hard because they're wraiths. Did we win yet? Not quite. Oh, there's gonna be another wave. What's a good hiding spot? Oh god, are there gonna be terrors? Oh, there's no terrors. I'll just pummel this guy until he's gone. Solus should probably resurrect our fallen ally really quick. I'm trying to disrupt the rift right now. Neato, I actually got away with it. Oh shit, our tank's down. That's not good. That said, everyone else is pretty much in trouble right now, so I think we're gonna do okay. Fuck you guys! Conk. I guess you can't really knock over our wraith, but you can still hit them really hard, so that's nice. Oh god, how long is Solus's resurrection spell's cooldown anyway? Who's left? Where's the bad guys? Did we win? Oh, we won, okay. That went fine.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Let one Tevinter in. Suddenly they're scurrying out of all the walls like roaches.
Now, I'm ever so much more handsome than a cockroach. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor, meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
All this for me. And I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
I think I'm gonna like Dorian. That guy seems really funny. I'm gonna enjoy his little glib attitude. At least he'll be more fun than Solus is, and his monotone, I know about the Fade. I provide important lore information. I am monotonous and full of exposition because I am 500 billion years old. Or actually, elves aren't immortal anymore, are they? But I don't know. Solus has a cool story point, but I only have him around because he heals. The Circle of Magi. Codex unlocked. Really, just a codex unlocked too, not even an immediate thing that I have to read. Weird. I guess the codex can be read too, but you know. Gonna do a quick sweep around this environment. Oh, there's something to read. The Troubles of a Chantry Scholar. As students of culture, it is important to always recognize your biases. I wear my Chantry perspective openly, for if my readers do not understand the lens through which I view the world, they cannot account for how these biases may color my writing. Gathering accurate information is challenging in a place as vast and fragmented as Thedas. One man may go at length about lurid dealings with a king, then refuse to provide his name of some proof of the account. Other sources may conflict wildly. Fixing travel to some of the more remote areas of the continent is nothing compared to the difficulty I have had finding context I can trust. I cannot tell you how many times reputable people have tried to deceive me, sometimes for personal notoriety, more often in the interest of pet cause. Trustworthy Qunari, Dalish, and Tevinter contacts are especially scarce, and I prize those that I have kept friendly. Often it is I who must earn their trust. Text too can be unreliable. From expensive readings, I have determined that Andraste was a Freldon or Elysian who was born in every town from here to Habsburg. What little remains of elven history has been told and retold, shifted and skewed until the tales are unrecognizable. I have particular respects for the dwarves, For there is no other people so obsessed with recording accurate and complete history. If only the Shapers were as open as the skies they fear. So apparently dwarves are particularly good at keeping history, although of course they don't like to talk to anyone else, probably, because they're an isolated people. If I can be honest, the long reign of the Chantry has made the recording of reality at times a trial. Most common histories have been rewritten through the filter of my religion. Everything has a meaning as it pertains to the Maker. While this is unavoidable, it sometimes leads to conflicts between what is officially taught by the Chantry and what I have seen with my own eyes. While my belief in the Maker is absolute, only a fool would ignore the lessons to be learned from other societies and religions. Take the Fade. Was it the kingdom of the Maker, as common knowledge dictates, or the realm of the Tevinter Old Gods? Few people would contest its existence, but beyond that there is little agreement among scholars. Though there are many who would disagree with me, I have come to believe nothing is for certain. I have met too many people and encountered too many perspectives not to keep an open mind about these things. Excerpt from the lecture of Brother Genitivi from the University of Orlais, delivered shortly after the release of his seminal work, In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar. Man, and you can kill Brother Genitivi too, which makes me feel kind of bad because he's a really insightful person in the world of Dragon Age, and he's got an unusually balanced perspective. Like, he actually acknowledges the fact, like, hey, you know, these various parts of the world existed before our religion did, so maybe they don't have anything to do with our god, you know? Because everyone interprets the Fade and stuff like that in relation to the cult of Andraste. I mean, well, the religion around Andraste, which is problematic. But anyway, I'm definitely gonna... Oh, wait, no? The next thing is go to the war room? Yeah, let's go to the war room. I was gonna pause and take a break, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the war room because this seems like we'll have an immediate conclusion to what we're talking about right now. Get a nice experience boost, and hey, maybe Dorian will join our party. He seems like a very defined character, so he's probably, in this game so far, that usually means he's gonna be a party member or some sort of agent we can send out on missions. Both of which, good things to have. Wow, I turned one quick bowstring into the desk, and it gave me, oh my god. It gave me 400 experience and 300 influence. That is not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens here in the war room if I wander in. Oh, never mind. I turned in 2 dream rags and 1 weapon fragment. Okay, it just lagged in telling me all the things I handed in. I was gonna say, like, how did 1 bowstring give me all that benefit? Let's summon the war council and find out what we get from our encounter with Dorian. I love the idea of a time-traveling mage, though, by the way. This is interesting. This dude's manipulating time and tearing the world apart just so he can beat us at stuff. Let's go ahead and buy a new Inquisition perk, though. I'll have to take a quick look through them all again, because you guys don't need to watch that again, but I need to remind myself what's there.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Alright, so the basic breakdown of what I can buy is I can basically buy underworld knowledge, arcane knowledge, or historical knowledge, or political knowledge is pretty much where I have to start here. And I feel like I might as well study, just from a lore standpoint, it might be a good idea to get magic knowledge, since the basis of this entire conflict is that we're trying to close magical rifts. So I think that's just where I'm going to go with this. It's kind of arbitrary, but hey, let's go for it. Also, bonus experience for codex entries. Not bad to have. But yeah, hopefully I'll have more dialogue options now regarding the magic as we encounter it, which is everywhere. It's interesting that I was curious before what was going on, because contacting the mages seemed to just be a matter of walking into Redcliffe, but then it required 15 power to contact the Templars. Now we know that we can't really contact the mages the way we thought we could, and so that 15 cost for contacting the Templars properly makes a little more sense. We have a report ready for Red Jenny. Inquisition needs bees! So let's see how that went. We have received weapon plans and located an apparity to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered, "Of course." Quite disturbing. Now we have a recipe for a jar of bees grenade. That sounds incredible. You get to throw bees at people? I want this. What is the material required for that? Because that sounds like an incredible... That sounds like a really fun ability to have. So we can spend 15 to contact the Champion of the Just. What's this down here? In Hushed Whispers. If we want to follow up with Dorian's thing, we need 15 power, which is exactly what we have right now. So my choice is this, or the Templars, and whichever one we do is going to drain us down to 0 power, and we won't be able to continue from there. That's interesting. Okay. We'll look into the other thing that I did. Is this just the Cult of Andraste? It's incredible how many passages remained undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival, and they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to sacred ashes. The cult didn't build all of this. It was here long before, and who knows how many years it would take to find it all. One of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contained strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they might prove useful. A life ward amulet. Aw, those things... It's good that they prevent death, but they just give you 50 quick hit points, and potentially... those are only really useful in specific situations because of the fact that they are destroyed when you use them, which is kind of a bummer. What's this over here? Oh, gather coin. That's always available. The Secrets of Andraste is available. What's going on here? Can I send... This is the same quest as before, so this must be a repeatable quest where I can just keep telling people to keep diving deeper and deeper into the Andraste ruins and keep finding more things, I guess. What's over here? Utilize the Grey Warden treaties is available. That's neat, because we have a Grey Warden in our party now. The Chantry remains... Oh, report ready. We've done this one already. Hello. Diplomacy won the day. The clerics chose to receive aid. The clerics chosen to receive aid has been most appreciative and have successfully drowned out our detractors. This caused an internal struggle, clerics hiring thugs to kill other clerics. I was forced to intervene. Such despicable behavior from those who aspire to the sunburnt throne. The mood in the Grand Cathedral is tense, but for now the Chantry can be counted as our political ally. Hey, we got 30 influence. That's not bad to have. What are these new things? There's a red Jenny says drop and grab. And Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. Okay, let's figure out what to send people on then, since I do have a few more to send people on. So what did we have back here again? Is there nothing new over here? No, those are the repeatable quests. Those are just places I already have locations for. I also still haven't gone to the Storm Coast yet, which would be good to discover soon. Let's go ahead and utilize the Grey Warden treaties. That just seems like something worth doing. Oh, so I have new agents, but I don't have any new... I can't send anyone different on these. It's still the same people. You can only send Josephina, because those people won't participate. Okay. The Inquisition is in its infancy. Building an organization such as this is like building an army. You need soldiers, weapons to arm them, food to feed them, and it's just the beginning. I joined knowing I could make a difference. I have Grey Warden treaties, and these allow us to take what's needed, when needed. We do not face a blight, but surely a torn sky warrants as much concern. Consider it. Warden Blackwall. Josephine. This could work. The blight is but 10 years past, and Thetis remembers how we were saved. I can use the treaties, leverage the goodwill owed to the Wardens, and use it for the Inquisition. Alright, get busy with it. I'm sure you'll do great. You usually do, I think, maybe. What's this? The Chantry remains. Can I do anything new with this one? Nope. When these ones stay on the map long term, I assume that means that they're going to come up later as like another level of it's going to happen or something. So we have the Imperial Court and we have drop and grab. Anything involving Red Jenny is probably a good Leliana quest, right? Let's try it. Red Jenny says drop and grab. I can make no sense of this. The Herald found her. Perhaps he can advise? Colin. Colin says that, and then the rest is from Sarah. Okay. For your big hats, Lord whoever says you're rubbish. His servants don't care, but could. Drop a few things for them. They'll give Josephine a surprise. I think scrolls or something. Sarah. A scribble of heraldic symbols and directions are below. Also Sarah's name 37 times. She's got a few disorders, I think. Do either of these people have an idea? Leliana, we require middlemen? Secure the goods and the favor of the noble. Oh, Josephine was going to be good at this. The heraldry is a minor issue. Shall we instead see what the surprise might be? And then Colin says, we've no time for games. Far simpler to stop this with soldiers and find favor with the noble. Huh. Before we send someone, let's investigate who would be good for the other quest. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. A letter addressed to Vivienne lies open on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. V. Oh, it is another Josephine quest. God damn it, she's better at every quest than anyone else. I might have to send someone else though. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that the Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all of this chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker Pentagast and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate the opposition within the Chantry, and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With dearest concern, Vicomtesse d'Alon de Moreau, something French-sounding. So Josephine says, we need the support of the nobles to combat this rumor. I can arrange a few key visits. That would have been handy, but I already sent you on something else. Liliana says, proving the Divine's death would just be used against us. We need to find the source of this rumor. Colin says, we can't prove the Divine is dead, but we could escort people to the crater to see it for themselves. I think Liliana has the smartest solution for this, so we'll send her on this. So there goes Liliana, and then Colin gets the leftovers of trying to make sense of Red Jenny's weird goal.
To work?
Enjoy that, dude. And they are now busy. Okay. So I think my next goal is going to be to check out Hushed Whispers, but I need a break, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching like always, and I'll see you next time.